Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here. Now we have a wide variety of topics to cover today, but the first story here is actually really serious. This comes from the Twitch streamer known as InvaderV. Now she is a well-known Twitch streamer. We talked about her in our last video, but if you don't know what happened here, she actually went on her stream and literally berated her viewers for not giving her enough money, for not subscribing to her.
It doesn't really matter how much money you make or how much money you have. That's really the thing, because I'm not asking you for a large financial contribution. If it cost $20 to sub, $20 is quite a bit of money. $20 is, you can get a full meal for $20. And the difference of $20 and eating a meal is in that $20. Like, that's where it is. But a sub is $5. At maximum, in whatever your currency is, it's maybe $10. And it doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10, truly. If you don't have $10, you probably don't have time to watch Twitch because you should be working, you should be trying to earn money. It's not a ton, it's not like a ton of money. So being like, I'm broke, I can't afford to sub, that doesn't really track. What you mean to say is, I'm so irresponsible with my money, I can't support the entertainment that I enjoy. That's what that.
Okay, so ever since we talked about this in our last video, this completely blew up over Twitter. This clip has millions of views, and even Pokimane came out and she responds to this. She says, if $5 is an irrelevant amount of money, then she shouldn't need the $5 from your subscription. Not to mention that tons of people watch streams after a day of hard work or while being broke, college students, or a multitude of other situations where they need to be more frugal. Get these takes off my timeline and off my streaming platform. And actually, a lot of people got pretty involved in this yesterday, and people started to look up some of her old streams, and they found that she apparently goes and looks through the people that donate to her and tries to look through their LinkedIn profiles. Just watch this.
What's your audience's average age? Oh, I have no idea. I only really keep track of the people who support me. And the people who support me are usually men in relationships or actively dating between the ages of, I think, 25 to maybe 42. They usually work in tech. A lot of engineers are in here right now. It's really crazy. The other day when we were talking about like what we all do for a living. Oh no, so when you guys dono to me, it tells me your name that is attached to your PayPal. And if your name is attached to your PayPal and you dono to me, I look you up on Google. I Google each and every one of your names, and I creep your LinkedIns. A lot of engineers.
Okay, so obviously InvaderV is getting a ton of backlash over this, but another streamer known as Frosty Matrix TV, he recently went on his stream only 2 days ago and told his viewers to steal from their parents in order to subscribe to him on Twitch. Just watch this.
Kids especially, go get your daddy's credit card or mother's, steal it. Not steal it, but just sneak it behind their backs and hit the subscribe and no, I'm not joking. It's not a joke, which is nothing. You know what I mean? Like a sub is like worth what? $5 bucks? Kidding me? You're still feeding off your lunch money, which off your parents' allowance, and that should still cover that 10 times? Come on, wake the fuck up.
Now our next story today is actually a huge follow-up to the Ethan Klein story with Muda or Some Ordinary Gamer. If you don't know what happened here, Ethan Klein is a very well-known YouTuber, and Muda made a video where he claims here that Ethan is a hypocrite because Ethan was donation shaming Jeff Bezos for not donating enough money during the coronavirus pandemic. Well, Ethan responded to Muda only 2 days ago. He made a video called Everybody Loves Ethan, and this video made quite a bit of hate, but it also made quite a bit of support as well. It has over 278,000 likes, and it's a 30-minute video of where Ethan tries to debunk all of what Muda was saying in his video.
But he's so certain that I donation shamed Jeff Bezos. Imagine coming and making a video with such righteous anger about something that never even happened.
My concern is his donation shaming and how hypocritical it fucking is.
Well, I didn't say it, folks.
Because this video is sponsored by a shitty fucking take.
Imagine making a video that starts with, this video was sponsored by a shitty fucking take, and the take didn't even happen.
Now, after Ethan responded here, Muda tweeted this out. He says, on the topic of a response video, I won't be making one since I've said last video I buried the hatchet. I admitted to faults in my video, but unfair to see Ethan not see how he's lost touch with us. Muda then tweeted out saying, I'll be removing my videos on Ethan. That said, I never meant to dox him as he claimed since I mentioned public information. That being said, I still think that response video put out by him shows how out of touch he really is. But he touched on Fupa finally and gave some answers to criticism. Now, Muda went on and and actually posted an apology video here.
Jeff Bezos, or not, I donation shamed. I claimed Ethan Klein had donation shamed Jeff Bezos for $100 million, which was a complete fallacy. Wrong. I made that video sort of in kind of like, you know, anger of being like a former fan, uploaded it, and I made a wrong statement. And for that, I 100% owe Ethan a complete apology for that video. It was wrong, and I should have checked my sources better, for sure, 100%.
Well, it turns out that Ethan Klein actually really did donation shame Jeff Bezos, but in a whole different situation here. That's right, people actually found an old clip here from his podcast where he straight up donation shamed him. Just watch this.
139. But then here's where my question comes in. Now, I'm not usually someone, money is money, donation is a donation, it's all good. But what do you make of Jeff Bezos donating $690,000?
A lot of people made the comparison of like, that's literally the equivalent of a middle-class person donating, I don't know, $69 or something. I think that was
less.
Less? Yeah, I think it was like, that was the argument.
I think it was,
he should have made that anonymous.
He makes that in 6 minutes.
Yeah, if you're going to donate that little.
He makes that in 6 minutes.
Love it. Love it. That's incredible.
Well, the thing is, I have lots of rocket ships I need to shoot off.
So is that kind of a bitch move when you're
I was wondering what's with the weird number. So it's $1 million Australian dollars. That's why it's a weird.
That's why it's so.
But he knows what a dollar is. He's saving himself money.
Now, this was an entirely different situation here. Ethan was not talking about the coronavirus pandemic. He was talking about something else that Jeff Bezos didn't apparently donate enough money to. But many people over Twitter are bringing this clip up, and they're saying that Ethan obviously needs to, I guess, address this because he still did technically donation shame Jeff Bezos in a whole other situation here. Now, our next story today has to do with Fortnite. So there is a Fortnite player known as Knight. This guy has his own stream and his own social medias, and it turns out that Knight actually got third place in a recent Fortnite tournament. Well, a guy known as the Fortnite Guy, this guy is a news channel for Fortnite gaming. He has a ton of subscribers, over 500,000 subscribers. He made a video on this, okay? But while he was addressing the rankings of every player, he decided to completely skip Knight and his friend Shark, which is very strange because these guys were straight up in the rankings, but he skipped third place.
North American East Fortnite Championship Series Duos Grand Finals. And sitting in first place, no shocker, we have Zayt and Saf, who you can always count on making a top 5 placement in duo tournaments. Well, today they were able to get that first place finish. In second, we have FaZe Mega, FaZe Dubs. Moving on to fourth, we have AV and Chap. In fifth, Booga and Stretch.
So Knight tweets this out, and he says the Fortnite Guy is blatantly disrespecting Shark and I. He posts this. This clip actually has over 50,000 views over Twitter right now, and the Fortnite Guy responds here saying, sorry I didn't mention you. I was just going over the well-known players. I did the exact same thing for EU. If you're really that hurt by it, maybe you should grow thicker skin. Regardless, congrats on third place, but maybe get first next time if you want your mainstream recognition. Wow. So because this guy wasn't well known enough, he completely skipped over his placing in this tournament. He acted like he didn't even exist. I mean, the disrespect is real here. Another Fortnite player known as Agers responded saying, so since he isn't as known as the others, he has to get first place to get recognition. This is one of your dumbest replies I've ever seen. Knight then tweeted out here saying, the worst thing about this is that the Fortnite Guy used Rogue Shard's content for one of his videos, straight up pulled like 5 minutes out of his VOD and put it in a video, but he can't even say our name when we placed third in the grand finals. The Fortnite Guy then went on to say, hundreds of people are telling Knight to strike my video because I didn't mention him getting third in FNCS finals. You guys realize none of his content was used in the video, right? His name appeared for 5 seconds when I showed the top 10 standings. He can't legally claim my video. Now our next story today is actually a huge follow-up to the story we talked about yesterday. So if you don't know what happened here, there's a streamer known as Low Tier God, and while he was playing Street Fighter on his stream, he went up against another well-known player known as Zero Blast. Now these guys actually, decided to compete in this game, and Low Tier God was losing, so he rage quit out of the game, and he said some pretty nasty comments about Zero Blast here. Just watch this.
Fuck good ass. That's exactly why I got this dude blacklisted. He ain't trans. He didn't fucking get his dick slit. He ain't got the balls for that.
Okay, so this sounds really bad, right? And Low Tier God was actually banned from multiple gaming events because of this. Well, it turns out that Zero Blast herself got banned today, and this is because she has said the N-word on multiple occasions in the past. She tweeted out saying, I have been officially banned from all tournaments starting next year, and that's okay. So obviously she is admitting here, like, this is bad. What I said was terrible, and I should have been banned from all of these tournaments. Memology tweeted about this. He says, Low Tier God got banned from the FGC because another player, Zero Blast, Blast got him in the spotlight for insults he said to Cereal Blast on stream. Cereal Blast got banned as well for throwing the N-word during stream and on Twitter. Trying to deplatform someone always comes back to you. Now, our next story today comes from Chad from Anything for Views. He tweeted this out last night. He says, just so people don't think I'm a scumbag, I have been giving away money every day to people that have been affected by the pandemic. Some people that are truly in need. I don't think I need to do some massive giveaway that requires a retweet and a follow. YouTubers giving out money to people suffering from the pandemic is awesome and encourages other YouTubers and celebrities to do the same. If you're well off and can spare some money during this time, just keep an eye out for people on Twitter and Instagram, someone that has lost their job and now they're suffering. It takes just a message for their PayPal and Cash App to make their day. You shouldn't need justification from people on the internet by doing giveaways and gloating about how awesome you are that you gave away some guy and girl money to afford rent next week. You should just do it and feel good about it. I'm saying that though, posting shit like this encourages others well-off celebrities and YouTubers or whatever to spare some money to people that truly need it. So I'm encouraging any other YouTuber that reads this to just, like, if you see someone in need, help them out. And our next story today comes from YouTube. It looks like recently YouTube has been letting a lot of advertisements slip by that are completely just fake and wrong. Actually, Jack tweeted this out at me. He says there are advertisements on YouTube that are complete scams that are using Mr. Beast's likeness to promote it. This isn't really a big of a deal, but young kids will definitely fall for this sort of stuff. And it looks like, as of right now, for some reason, this advertisement is still up where there's literally a thumbnail picture here of Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast is not involved in this at all. So there are advertisements on YouTube that are straight up scamming kids who think that this is involved with Mr. Beast when it's not. And actually, we've looked over this and we've seen so many advertisements recently that are completely messed up and just don't make any sense. Now, speaking on YouTube, it looks like the YouTube streamer Brittany Venti was recently banned when she was just praying while she was live streaming. I mean, this is crazy. She tweeted out saying, I was banned for praying on stream. All I did the entire stream was pray. Why is praying harmful or dangerous? She then went on to say, this is my about 7th strike this week, maybe 8th. I'm losing count, but feel free to go down my Twitter feed to count. I keep appealing them, but my live streams keep getting taken down. Now I can't even pray, and no, there was no copywritten music. Now, YouTube responded here saying, as we shared earlier, due to the impact of the coronavirus on our workforce, we have limited human reviewers, and most of the content removal decisions are made by our automated system. That's why there are more errors than usual. Now, Pescator responded here saying, but the errors are constant, not sporadic. I bet you could read your tweets on stream and still get a strike. That's right. For some reason, a lot of these errors that YouTube are making are just happening all the time now. Now, our next story today actually has to do with Suzy Lu. I know I said I wouldn't talk about her anymore, but this is just too insane. So if you don't know what happened here, Suzy Lu is a YouTuber who was actually caught flagging down a smaller YouTuber's videos. His name is Tipster, and his videos just kept getting taken down whenever he mentioned Suzy Lu. Now, Suzy came out and even admitted that she tried taking down his content, but Suzy made a response video to him, and in this video, she claims that because Tipster was a cyberbully online and because he said mean things about people online, YouTube was already investigating him for some reason. But the crazy part about this is just yesterday it was revealed on Reddit that Suzy Lu herself has been a cyberbully.
She did accuse me of having a reputation for harassing people. So when I saw these next bits of information, I kind of found them interesting, considering she says that I have a reputation for harassing people, but it looks like it might actually be the other way around. Suzy is the bully. Look at her nasty tweet at Instagamer. What a joke. So let's go ahead and just take a look at the screenshot of the tweet. If you put as much effort into losing weight as you do talking trash online, you might actually be pretty. Fatagamer, hashtag attention whore. That's an interesting thing. You just can't stop harassing me, can you, Suzy Lu? Back off already. I want nothing to do with you. And this is basically an image that Becky Boop compiled of all these instances of her being harassed by Suzy Lu. Let's have a quick gander at this and let's see. Body shaming. This is the same tweet we just read about her making fun of her weight. Then we have this here. She's considering her options. So there's the gym, liposuction, eating less. So many options. So continuing to make fun of her weight. That doesn't seem very nice, Suzy. For someone going around and accusing people of harassing you, it doesn't seem very nice that you would harass Becky in this way.
But for our final story today, we have to talk about this because in our last video, we talked about Caterino and how she had a 6th boyfriend here, and people found an old stream in the past where Caterino calls some random guy her boyfriend.
Can I bring my girlfriend? Yeah, bring her in. Okay.
and we called this dude a total random in our video. It turns out that this guy is not a random. This guy has his own stream. He has thousands of followers over Twitch, and I've actually seen this guy before on streams, but I just did not recognize him in the video, and he got pretty upset over this. Just watch this. Another guy calling Caterino his girlfriend is actually just completely just random. He's not a person on stream. He's not a person on YouTube. It looks like this guy.
Nobody said it was easy. Oh, it's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. Oh, it's so hard being Caterino's ex. I'm never gonna have sex.
Yeah, so this clip actually blew up over Reddit yesterday, and it has almost 100,000 views. And, you know, I feel bad. I feel bad that I called him a random. I didn't realize that that was Swordaway at the time. I did not recognize him at all. And I actually went on his stream afterwards, and he was a really cool dude. So I'll leave a link to his stream in the description below. This guy is great. He makes music for other Twitch streamers. And this is apparently Caterino's 6th boyfriend. But that's it for our video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Peace.